was used to be called lesson plan. But when they introduced CBET or CBC, we now call it session plan. So, when you come across the word session plan, don't be so confused. It only means lesson plan. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, lesson plan. Who can define for us what a session plan is? An attempt to what a session plan is. Class?
It refers to a single activity or a series of activities designed by the teacher so as to achieve one or more instructional objectives.
Okay, thank you, but I didn't ask for session or lesson, but I asked what a session plan is. A session plan or learning plan is a guide on how the lesson content will be delivered to the learners. Now, you can come across the word, maybe a question asking you to define what a lesson or a session plan is. That is what your colleague has given you. It is a series or a single activity carried out for the instructional objectives. Okay, we have some various lesson types, or we have some 3 types of lessons. Anybody to attempt? Yes?
We have single lesson.
Single lesson. Like you can try? Okay.
Yes, I can try.
Yes?
We have theory lesson,
Theory lesson, good.
a practical lesson,
Very good. And test. So we have 3 types of lessons. We have theory, the one we normally sit in class and the teacher gives out the lecture. We have practical. This is where we normally go to carry out experiments in our workshops. That's what we call. Practical, and then we have a test. A test now is where, after the end, we call it summative assessment. It comes at the end of every instructional period, where a learner now sits in class and the teacher wants to assess if whatever the learner has been accumulating is digested, so that he or she applies, uses the content that was delivered in the class to answer the questions. So that's what we call a test. Under lesson plan, we have three elements. 1 is instruction, 2 is body, and 4 is summary. When you come across the lesson plan template, you will find a place that is asking you to introduce the introduction part, the body, and the summary. So these are so relevant to us to know that the lesson plan has got 3 elements. And I just want to ask you that you go during your own time, just go through and see what introduction means, body means, and what summary entails. And lastly, we want to see the importance of lesson planning. What do you think it is important for a teacher to plan for a lesson or a session? Yes?
to avoid omission.
To avoid omission, so that you don't omit some other important, relevant content. Anybody?
To save on time.
To save on time. When you plan, you will not be confused. You will know exactly what you ought to do as a trainer in class. So even before the eyes of your learners or trainees, you will be, they will have confidence in you, because when you deliver content, they will put their trust in you that you actually know what you are doing. Anybody to give me the last point? Okay, that's great. So at the end of this session, I just want to give you something to do at your own free time. And this one, you will go and see the factors to consider when making a lesson or a session plan. So thank you for attending the lesson, and you have a blessed evening.